Welcome back to Cigar Fellas Cigar Lounge. I'm Rod.
I'm Kevin.
So appreciate you coming back on, Kev.
No problem.
Kevin's going to be one of our regulars now, which is great. I love that. But today we are back in the humidor. We're going to smoke another Viaje. Um, this is a Viaje that came out about 3 months ago, and this is a fresh one, guys. If you haven't had this, they call it the black and white or the cookies and cream, and we're doing the cream side of it or the Connecticut side. And it's funny because I usually tell you guys the wrapper, the binder, and the filler. Well, the wrapper's Connecticut, obviously. The binder and the filler is undisclosed, so we're not going to find out what the binder and the filler are because they will not say because it's a secret. So, but we're going to discuss the flavor. We just lit this thing about 5 minutes ago and enjoying it and just shooting the shit for a minute. But so, what are you getting right off the light, Kev?
Well, right off the light, typically I'm not a Connecticut smoker. Very rarely do I smoke Connecticut's, but there are a few that I do smoke. Right off the light on this one, um, I get that nice mellow, medium of the road taste that you would normally get with a Connecticut. Um, and just so you guys and gals Um, remember, my palate is not as refined as Rod, so I'm not as they say sophisticated as Rod is. So when I try new cigars, one of the things that I have to do to try to get the extra notes and stuff, and it's going to be kind of hard if you're new to doing it. I had the retrohale. That's where you blow it out through your nose, and the extra sensory perceptors in your nose pick up all those extra little notes and
Flavors.
nuances and flavors that you normally wouldn't get if you're just smoking it and blowing it out your mouth. But I get a nice cedar taste
Yeah.
out of that. So it's really a really nice cigar.
So here's the thing with Viaje. Number one, we did the sponge test, and it's got a real nice. It's not hard as a rock like when you first get them. These have been in our humidor here for about 3 months, and believe it or not, it's an unsung hero. These are really good, and I think I bought, I don't know, 4 or 5 of each, and they're. I don't know if people just start willing to taste them or what because they've never seen them before. But these are actually a really good cigar. The makeup as well is done really well. It's a beautiful cigar. Um, but the smoke that comes off of these things are like the oily wrapper from a Liga.
Yeah.
You get the heavy and the super easy draw.
Oh yeah, and like I was telling you when we first lit these up, um, these are kind of like that Solomon that has the closed ends on both. You snip the end where you're gonna smoke, of course, but I always don't snip the end that I'm gonna light. And when I lit this cigar, very very easy draw, had no problem. Usually when you have those closed end tips, when you light it, it gets kind of hard to draw
Yeah.
sometimes, and you have to cut the front end. But not on this one. It was really really easy to draw, and you got a lot of great smoke out of it. So far, it's a really great cigar.
Yeah. So I mean, neither one of us are really Connecticut smokers. We like those the heavy
Oh
Maduros.
yeah, oh yeah.
Like I said before, Kevin likes the real dark Maduros, and usually the bigger sizes too, the bigger ring gauge. So this is not normal for either one of us, but as far as the taste, this isn't plain. Usually in Connecticut, you get a lot. It's more of a plain taste to me
Yeah.
because we are Maduro smokers. But this is actually really good. The cedar you were talking about is definitely there. Um, I I don't like a nutty taste just because I'm allergic to nuts. But this has got like a really, it's actually really tasty. It's got some kind of a nutty taste to it. I can smell it. Like my grandparents always had the nuts sitting on the table.
Hmm.
The mixed nuts, and it kind of reminds me of that. But something really weird is I'm getting like a light chocolate taste out of a Connecticut, which is very unusual.
Right, right. You know, um, one of the things I like about Viaje, great company, and if you guys and gals have not tried a Viaje, I highly recommend that you go out and try one. They're very good at their blends, and they'll blend it to where you still get a lot of flavor. Not that over, hit you in the mouth flavor, but this is that subtle, nice on your palate. Really, really, you get a lot of different flavors out of it.
Now, for a Connecticut, would you call this more of a light or more of a medium?
So far, for me, I would call it more of a light Connecticut. Definitely is not as light as if you were smoking like a Davidoff.
Right.
That's real light, but this is kind of like
On the
light
higher
to-
end of a
yeah,
Connecticut.
Yeah, light to medium for me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Because usually, I mean, there's 3 or 4 that I enjoy smoking as far as Connecticut's. I don't normally smoke Connecticut's, but there are like 3 or 4 that I don't mind smoking. One is my personal blend. We were talking about a couple of the other ones that I smoke. This is definitely one of the ones that I would smoke. And guys, I'm offering until, you know what, we might even go through December, but at least until the end of the month, I'm offering 15% off of any of these purchase, whether it's box purchase or 5 cigars or more. So if you guys want to come in, I'll give you a heck of a deal on these things because I want you to try them. I want you guys to broaden your palate, and that's whether you want the Maduro or the Connecticut. So you guys come check it out. But we're going to smoke this down a little bit and joke around, have fun. But stay tuned, guys. We'll come back and give you some more flavors, and we'll try to make this a little shorter than we did last week. I know it was a 30-minute, but we have fun with this, guys. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. So we have been in this probably about 25 minutes, and we're smoking it slow because we're enjoying it. Or actually, we're shooting a lot of crap actually right now. But we were just talking about the fact that the nutty taste went away, and the cedar has really come out, and now we're getting notes of vanilla. What about you?
Yeah, so like I was telling you a few minutes ago, I really didn't get the nutty flavor in it, but I am getting that, like you said, the hints of the vanilla. Cedar, like you said, is definitely there. But once again, for the Connecticut wrapper, I'm still getting a ton of flavor from the beginning. And as if you guys had noticed, I do tend to smoke mine a little bit faster, but yeah, I
So
really
you suck
do.
harder than me? Is that what you're saying?
I really do like these. I'm not going there, Rod. But yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm already halfway through mine at the halfway point. But that cedar taste has been consistent throughout, getting hints of vanilla now, and really a really tasty cigar. That's what I like about Viaje. Like I said earlier, they give you that strong flavor profile, although it's not that kick you in the teeth flavor profile.
Yeah, that original Viaje spice that you get with most of their cigars. Now, this isn't the power that you get out of the Skull and Bones or any of those, but this has definitely got that spice. That's what I love about Viaje. I could pick a Viaje, whether it's a Connecticut or the Maduros. I can pick it out of most any other cigars because of that staple spice that he puts in. I don't know how he does it, but Viaje has got that awesome taste.
Oh yeah.
Like
Now, a lot of guys and gals out there are always asking the question, especially those that are smoking cigars throughout the day. For me, personally, this would be a great morning cigar because you're starting off mild. It allows you to progress throughout your day to get a little bit stronger if you so choose to. But this would be a great morning smoke.
Yeah, it would go great with coffee.
Oh yeah,
So
most definitely.
What have been your drinks for today? What's your normal drink for drinking besides bourbon? What is your normal drink with a cigar? Because I know we are both bourbon guys. We're connoisseurs.
heavily.
We like a lot of bourbon. So besides craft beer or bourbon, what is your go-to
So if
soft
I'm
drink?
if I'm going to smoke cigars in the morning, I'm not a coffee person. So more for me, it would be more like the hot chocolate. So I smoke my cigars with hot chocolate. I try to pair something that's going to go well with that, and I do believe that this one will go well with that. Typically, throughout the day, I'm drinking Lipton's green tea and citrus. I drink those a
A
lot.
lot, a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, a lot. Okay, all right. I
Yeah,
drink those a lot because it's really not something that is going to overpower my palate.
right.
As I'm smoking cigars, it allows me to still have something to keep my palate wet, but it also allows me to continue to enjoy the flavor that I'm getting out of whatever cigar I'm smoking
Yeah,
at the
actually, it
time.
cleans your palate.
Oh yeah.
See, Bob. Have a good day, bud. Yeah, the green tea and Kevin and my son and myself, we are the same way. We like the green tea, and that's a Sam's deal today. We
Oh
didn't
yeah.
stop by today, but we drink a lot of the green tea because it cleans your palate as you smoke. Now I am a coffee drinker, and I've had two 36 ounces this morning. That's my, not because it keeps me awake, just I really like the taste of coffee.
So how does this cigar pair with the coffee taste that you got from this morning?
So I like while we were in Key West, we got some Cuban coffee, and I man I'm the stronger the coffee, the better for me. If you could stick a fork in it, it stands up. I'm good. That's good for me.
Black tar.
Yeah, I like it, and sometimes I like it with a little bit of cream. But that Cuban coffee, the super rich taste from a Cuban coffee, or a Nicaraguan or a Honduran coffee, the real thick dark
Yeah.
spice goes great with this because they interact with each other. The spices, how nice it is. I smoked a lot of Maduros while I was down there with the Cuban coffee, so it goes with both. So this is like having cream with your Cuban coffee,
Right.
and then the Maduro is like it's a match. It's a nice match. So you can go either way with the darker coffees.
Right. So that's why I said this would be a great morning cigar because it pairs well with what you were just talking about, those coffee flavors, whether you are one that likes it thick, that thick, rich coffee taste, or if you're one of those fancy ones that like all the mochaladas and all of that kind of
Right.
stuff.
That would go well.
It
That would
goes,
go
it
well
goes
too.
well. It goes well with it. So
Yeah.
versatile cigar, even though it is a Connecticut wrapper.
Yep.
So once again, my hats off to Viaje for coming out with another great blend, and I really am enjoying it so far.
Yeah, so we're gonna smoke this down a little bit farther, guys. The 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 look of it is nice. Honestly, the white wrapper I would have probably gone with a darker wrapper so you could read it a little better on the Connecticut. But it's a beautiful cigar. It smokes well. The smoke that comes off it's great. The draw is great.
Oh yeah.
The spice and the cedar, the vanilla, all of those things, they flow well. So you guys want to try this for sure. We will back here just a minute and want to smoke down this a little bit farther. We'll give you our final on it, but so far, no complaints at all. It's been a great cigar.
Oh yeah. I totally agree.
So stay tuned. So we're darn near an hour into this thing, and I'm talking like I normally do, and rolling it in my fingers and getting ready to break this. Yeah, that's what I do. But as far as the flavor profile, in the last probably 30 minutes, pretty much everything stayed the same.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm still getting the vanilla and the cedar. I still get that really nice spice, and the smoke is coming off this thing perfect.
Oh yeah. One of the things going back to, you can always tell a good cigar and how it's made is, for me, even as I'm getting, as you can see here, towards the nub end of it, I still have it in my fingers, and it's not burning, it's not getting super hot. Still got that consistent cool from the time I started smoking it, and it's been, like you said, consistent all the way through. Once again, great cigar.
So one last thing. I mean, I know you've been smoking a long time too. Now, have you had to purge this cigar quite a bit, or no?
I haven't purged this one time.
So, and you get that a lot with Viaje. You don't have to purge them. It's a habit with me because I smoke so many Maduros that a lot of times you'll get buildup on them, so you have to purge them, which is every 3 or 4 puffs you blow through the cigar, and it keeps the ammonia from building up in the cigar. And you can do it with a lighter, or just do it just by blowing through the cigar. But with Viaje, you don't have that problem. There's probably 3 or 4 brands that we smoke often that you don't have to do that with, and that's what I love about Viaje. You don't have that buildup, even with their Maduro cigars. You don't have that buildup, and it's, believe it or not, it's just a habit. I do it with most cigars, and I've been trying to focus on the fact that try not to do that with this, because I just wanted to see if there'd be a buildup. There is 0 buildup in these things.
0.
So you guys definitely want to try this. And again, this is the Viaje. They call it the cookies and cream, or the black and white. This is the Connecticut of the black and white. They also have the Maduro. Guys, it only came out this year, and I've still got probably 3 or 4 boxes of each one. So you guys definitely want to try this. So please come check us out. Kevin, I want to say thanks again for coming out.
No problem. I enjoy being in here.
Always a good time. We enjoy talking anyways, so and we smoke a lot of cigars together. So, guys, we are 1086 North Irish Road in Davison, Michigan, and we are Cigar Fellas Cigar Lounge. I want to thank again my camera guy, Dave, and it is Dave Jackson Solutions. I will remember it one day. DaveJacksonSolutions.com, right? So please check him out, guys. If you guys have any need for recording anything, he does, or photos. He has amazing cameras also. So guys, please check him out, and like and do the bells and all the stuff that my wife always tells me to do. I don't know any about that, but thanks for watching our videos, guys. I really appreciate all the guys that come on, and it's fun for us. And the time that these guys put in, and it makes it all. Listen, we work together. We are a unit, and I just want to, show my appreciation for everybody that puts this out. So, thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome Sunday, and we'll talk to you next time. I'm Rod.
I'm Kevin.
Thanks, guys.